Up next, the Pelicans taking on the Thunder. For New Orleans, they're halfway through the season and need to pick it up if they want to end strong. Is time on their side? Thunder, Pelicans is next, right after this. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for Trey Murphy.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center position. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Beyond the arc, Alvarado grabs the board. Williamson against Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Williams.
Well, Zion is a magnet for fouls when he's operating in the paint.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. So Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. The first player that coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And he makes that one.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Back to Alvarado. Count it, good.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Williamson looking it over. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Now here's Williams, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Williams against Williamson. Can't hit from in close. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging 33 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Williamson against Holmgren. Williamson double team. Lock at 6. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Williams looking over the floor. Outside, Dort gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Williamson outside. Pass to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. There's the pick. Here's Williamson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, that's something that Zion continues to work on, and it will only help his game moving forward.
Now, Dort. He's guarded by McCollum. Hartenstein with it. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Hartenstein with it. He's defended by Alvarado. Count it.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Now here's Williamson. 5 points in the game. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Williamson. Last game he had 28 points. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
Ah, that's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
My goodness. And the Pelicans making a change here. Austin's checked in. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Messi. Here's McCollum. Shoots over George. They grab their own miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
No good on that one. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Good on the second free throw. And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Boston. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
Well, truth be told, they got pumped on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's McCollum. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Hawkins checked in for the Pelicans. He's off on the second. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Messi. Nice D from Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 7. Here's Boston. 5 on the clock. Good on the jump shot.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, Everybody's happy.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Thunder in fourth.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D8, the versatility. That is pretty special. Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 7 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Wallace against Hawkins. Here's Boston. He can't get that one to fall.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Wallace against Hawkins. Wallace goes in. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now Hawkins hasn't made one yet. Williamson, the pass to Hawkins.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
They set the pick. There's the three. The Thunder pull it in. Inside. It's stolen. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, we'll never get tired of those dumps from Zion.
Now here's Wallace. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Joe. The three. Caruso, no good. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against Phoenix. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, I love the activity there from Zion. He was all over that rebound.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside Williams. Wallace outside. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Hawkins. Here's Wallace. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. For the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Shot clock at 2, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Here's Boston, defended by Caruso. Williams against Lynx. McCollum outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Launches it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Hawkins. Javonte Green is out there with the Lynx. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Boston in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
It's tipped and stolen by Wiggins. To the paint. Wallace against Hawkins. Pass to Wiggins. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McCollum. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pelicans trail by 5. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Boston. No good from 11 feet. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The 11-footer doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pelicans shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And it's Green missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Zhang's checked in. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Here's Boston. Down low. Here's Olynyk. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Wallace has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big three and you know what to do, show us your moves.
Williams is checked in for the Thunder.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 34, Kendrick Graham.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Alvarado passes to Olynyk. Back to Alvarado. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Jose Alvarado, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls for him. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Both free throws good from Alvarado. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander against Olynyk. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 11. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Now the Thunder with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes it inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Trey Murphy's checked in for Green.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander covers. To the middle. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the Pelicans miss again.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Wiggins. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Hartenstein. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Alvarado. Olynyk with it. Shoots from the block. Yep, that one goes.
Well, just such a big guy. Olynyk able to convert inside.
Wallace outside. Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at Oklahoma City. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And when I look at Oklahoma City,
It's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now here's Williams. He has 7. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Oh, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, Who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Dort against McCollum. There's the triple. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Williamson against Hartenstein. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded closely. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Dort. And the Pelicans miss again. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. And the three off target. Here's Alvarado, defended by Dort. Alvarado passes to McCollum. McCollum with a screen on Williams. Back to McCollum. Here's Williamson. He's defended by Hartenstein. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 14. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. There's a good screen. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Williamson. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 13. Williamson in the post. He's against Hartenstein. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. The Pelicans have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Hawkins comes in for McCollum.
One shot.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest in.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 16 with the drive. That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Green against Holmgren. Williamson outside. A three ball. Kept alive. Williamson double team. Over Hartenstein. And it's Williamson missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Wallace outside. Holmgren in the corner. Wallace looking for an opening. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Shoots over Alvarado. Second chance effort. Dort wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Williamson double team. Deflects the pass. Williams with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Ball's knocked loose. Pelicans trail by 15. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left to play here in the half. McCollum against Dort. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Thunder. They lead by for 2K Sports. We'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draw. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participant.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you're too loose with the shot selection, you'll end up wasting possessions.
Yeah, and if you're going to keep taking threes, might as well move to Jacksonville.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. All right, guys, a question from Jenny Bankshot. What's your favorite mode in 2K?
The halftime show, of course. What else is there even to play?
I'm in full agreement, Kenny. Obviously, lots of laughs, good-looking guys, and insightful analysis.
And we give you all of the above, way better than any movie you could ever watch on television.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 side. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Misi. Holmgren against Williamson. Williamson double team. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Steps back and fires. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 12 points for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, here's Holmgren. Knocked loose.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Williamson. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And it's Alvarado in the corner. To the wing right side. Now Williamson. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Dort. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Lou Dort.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Williamson against Holmgren. And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
McCollum with the ball. Dort covering. McCollum outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson in the post. Defended by Holmgren. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Thunder leading by 14. Dort attacking. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Misi. He's defended by Hartenstein. Spins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McCollum with the ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one.
So comfortable off the feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Alvarado with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Out to the right wing. Here's Messi. Sinks that one from the post. Messi's got his first basket of the night. The Thunder leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26 points. Pelicans trail by 12. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Here's Messi. Williamson outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Now, here's Dort. He's got 8. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Hits it from 3-point range. Dort's got 11 points.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Alvarado passes to McCollum. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. Back to McCollum. From the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 15.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Alvarado. Williams from outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Messi. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Hartenstein with the screen on McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
A veteran of the NBA, C.J. McCollum seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night. Pencil him in, 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
The first one falls.
Classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Wallace is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Boston's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Here's Messi. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson against Dort. 4 on the clock. Here's Boston. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. To the inside. Dort. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Lift off, Mr. York. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Williamson in the post. He's got 16. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he makes both from the line.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Your utility crew. Right now. Come on, everyone.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Hartenstein.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Here's Caruso. Still scoreless. Out to Wallace. Second shot opportunity. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
McCollum against Caruso. McCollum passes to Williamson. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer, just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 12. And here is Williams. 11 points in the game. And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
Pass to Misi. McCollum up top, defended by Caruso. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Take a look at Wallace. Such quick hands, second in the NBA.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar. But he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Kelly Olynyk checked in for New Orleans. Hawkins comes in for Trey Murphy, and he's good on the second. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got a second bucket tonight.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Williams against Williamson. Olynyk sets a screen for Williamson. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good luck guarding Zion when he's attacking. He is a force.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
That free throw missing.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. Wallace outside. It's up a 3. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Wallace has got 6.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Cullen passes to Williamson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Williamson's got 22.
Have to admire the competitive mindset. Williamson proving he's up for the task, delivering the payback 3 there.
Now here's Caruso. He has 5, and the shot goes in. Caruso's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
New Orleans moving it around. Hawkins off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wallace inside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Caruso grabs the miss.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
To the paint, and stolen by Williamson. Jumps up, and that one's good. Boston's got his second basket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Wallace goes in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Mr. Williamson fires the three. Rebounded by Joe. The Thunder leading by 17. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Thunder have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
At the line for 2, Williams.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's McCollum. He's got 9. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 8 points in the quarter. And so it's Oklahoma City with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pelicans trail by 16 on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the 4th quarter going. Trey Murphy is out there with the Lynx. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Boston in at the 3 spot. Hawkins passes to Boston. From the high post. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now Hawkins. Now Alvarado. Hawkins passes to Boston. Shoots over Caruso. Connects on the foul line jumper. Boston's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pelicans. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 feet away. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Up top, Hawkins. Wallace covering. Pass to Boston. Let's go. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Olynyk, a screen on Wiggins, shoots the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And yes, it's good.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Olynyk the pass to Alvarado. Wallace against Hawkins. Fires the three. Nice defense from Wallace. The Thunder leading by 18. Down low. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Good. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. New Orleans moving it around. Boston, a 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Alvarado with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The tray. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Caruso. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Now here's Wallace to the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here is Hawkins. The Thunder making the shot. Looking to end the run. Cranes the three-pointer. Hawkins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Hey, they rely on Hawkins to stretch the floor for them.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. There's a screen. He takes it in. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
That one is off. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Williamson against Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson, taking 2 shots.
And the first one comes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Brown comes in for Jose Alvarado. And both free throws good for Williamson. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. It's blocked.
Great timing there for Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
Here's Brown. McCollum outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. McCollum's got 14 points now in the second half.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Shoots from the elbow. Bucket is good.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pelicans trail by 21. McCollum outside. Down low. Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans. Tries it from 19. McCollum, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target on the 15-footer.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Messi. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Thunder leading by 21. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Rob. McCollum with the ball. Dort covering. Dort against McCollum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Alvarado. Holmgren can't hit. Pelicans trail by 21. Alvarado passes to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, when he finds his flow, McCollum can be a thorn in the side of the defense with how he can fill it up.
Dort with a screen for Williams. And he uses the glass on the lane.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
And here now the Thunder. The Pelicans make their last shot. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now here's Williamson. Releases from 15. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 1 victory for them on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because you want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
That's the line for your Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so he hits both. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williamson against Wiggins. Williamson outside. To the middle. Here's Misi. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now, Alvarado. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.